Yes! King of the Pit TV. Smeared by Sloan is the album. Devoted to my friend David, who recommended this on the Patreon. Track 7 of 12 is entitled Marcus Said. Who's Marcus? Marcus Aurelius? Whom's writings in the ever-famed Meditations is overrated as hell, man. I'm a stoic, bro. If you know anyone who thinks they're deep, the recommendation they will have for you to read is Marcus Aurelius Meditations. And it's like, oh my god. Oh my god, how about you choose something else? Do you know what I mean? I know someone who stole that book because they weren't going to pay for it. Who was that? No, 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 no. Sounds like, is it Coldplay I'm thinking of? The bends and the chord progression that's in Yellow, maybe, the outro. I read this recent. I'm not a historical dude, you know, so I thought, what would be the best way to encapsulate what I need to know? The history of the world in bite-sized chunks. Basically, all it teaches you from start to finish is, if it ain't for trade, it's for war. That's the only reason civilizations have gone from A to B since like the dawn of time. To conquer, if not to open up trade routes. And then you look at the leadership of these civilizations and these groups of people, and they all utilize Abrahamic religion as a higher force to market these people in support of them. Which, as of the past couple of years, I've gone through a little bit of a period of spiritual awakening, and I do believe there's a lot more out there. That which I don't understand might as well be God for me, you know, that which I can't fathom, or that which I perceive as unfathomless, unable to perceive any degree of quality of it. That may be God, the highest vibration, that is, the all, the source. If we talk about cause and effect, what was the first cause? That must be God, right? So, given we don't abide by the spectrum that it's never ending, never starting, never finishing, which is what the Hare Krishnas believe. I was reading about the Hare Krishnas in the Bhagavad Gita, and they speak of the soul and the material flesh being momentary, but the soul doesn't have a start and an ending. All of this good stuff, and you just realize all of these leaders say, I'm doing it for Christianity, I'm doing it for Islam, I'm doing it for this, that, or the third. And given that you might not believe the leader, at least you can think, hey, I was indoctrinated into believing this is the way in the life, and I'm going to hell if I don't do this. I best go and conquer that country. Do you see where I'm coming from? You just see the same patterns reoccur decade in, decade out, millennia in, millennia out, in this brief overview of history. It's absolutely wild. It's absolutely wild. That was a bit of a rant and a rave, in all honesty. With all due respect, I respect your beliefs because I'm not right in the slightest, but it's crazy how limited our reasons to actually go from A to B as a people is. It's like we're either conquering them in this virus-esque fashion, in this parasite-esque fashion, or we're going to establish trade route to empower ourselves to a degree where we can take over in due time. We are scum. This is Marcus said. Speaking of spirituality, it's a bit of a healthy book, so I've not started it, but I do have a copy of Richard Dawkins' The God Delusion, which is it's an edgy atheist book, isn't it? But you have to look at both sides of things, and I think he'd put forth some half decent arguments, I should hope, to raise some room for a thought, you know. But if anybody wants to speak spirituality here, I am not an atheist. I have been looking into Hermeticism and the principles and the laws of the universe and whatnot, and applying it to my generalized sense of thinking, and it's fascinating stuff. We must not want, and then we will find happiness. I actually shaved my head as of recent because I wanted to start afresh, and I identified with the planet and the deity Mars of the Roman pantheon. True story. The god of war and agriculture. Love this ethereal vocal line here, this lovely melody. Not enough acts use the vowels to their best capabilities. La la la, li li li, ooh 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 ooh. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Great bass presence when it comes in her. This is a great tune, by the way. I'm really enjoying this one. I just love the wall of sound, man. It's so powerful. And the vocals just sound great. It's just larger than life. That was one of the best ones on the record, not necessarily down to melody or songwriting, but just down to the general sound. What does it remind me of? The only one. The Charlatans. The vocal and the just big wide guitars just remind me of Charlatans. Then I love the Charlatans. Great act. We got Sugar Tune coming up next.